Well, hello, everybody, and happy Sunday. My name is Jeff Street. I'm a full-time home-based business owner and a coach to people that are looking to start a home-based business in the network marketing industry. And today I want to ask you, are you ready to grow? See, yesterday we talked about being stuck, and one of the biggest ways to stop feeling stuck, is to grow. And understand growth is painful, but staying the same hurts even more. The definition of insanity, we talked about it yesterday. It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So ask yourself today, how much longer are you going to wait? How many more years are you going to burn wondering if there's some greater purpose out there, that's waiting for you? One of my favorite quotes is from the Dalai Lama. I want to read this quote to you. It says, "There are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday and the other is called tomorrow. So today is the right day to love, believe, do, and mostly it's the day to live." See, my friend Matt Dixon and I, we always message each other about books that we've read. And, a couple months ago, I got a message from Matt about this book, Can't Hurt Me, about a Navy SEAL named David Goggins. And, it's a great book. I was going through it. I was, reading today. And, one of the things I read in the book, his challenge number 3, inspired me to actually do this live here today. And here's one of the things he talked about. The first journey toward a calloused mind is stepping out of your comfort zone on a regular basis. I went to see Tony Robbins years ago, his Unleash the Power Within seminar, and one of my favorite quotes that he said that weekend, I bought a t-shirt. It says, "Life begins outside of your comfort zone." See, life begins outside of your comfort zone. So are you ready to get outside of your comfort zone? And if you are, dig out your journal. Dig out your journal and write a list of things today, things that you don't like doing that make you feel uncomfortable, especially those things that are good for you. And after you make the list, go do one. When I made my list today, what's one of the things that makes me uncomfortable? Doing lives like what we're doing here right now. So guess what I'm doing? I'm doing it. So go do one. And understand this, it's not about changing your life instantly. It's about moving the needle bit by bit to make those changes something that's sustainable. My wife and I, we have a leadership mastermind group. We get together every Friday at 11 a.m. and we spend an hour together. And in that hour, we brainstorm about how to grow ourselves, how to grow our businesses. And, this week's one of the things that we talked about was creating a high performers accountability group. And I believe that one of the things that makes anybody that's in business, anybody that's in sales uncomfortable is cold calling. But it's also something that makes people a lot of money. So we talked about putting together this high performers accountability group, and to be a part of it, we talked about what were you going to need to commit to doing in order to be a part of this group. So one of the things that we talked about is that, and at first actually, we started thinking as we thought about the criteria, we were thinking about some big numbers that sounded exciting, really made people stretch. But here's what we realized. We realize it's those small things done over time that gets you out of the comfort zone that all of a sudden makes what was uncomfortable all of a sudden comfortable. And when what was uncomfortable now becomes comfortable, now you can stretch yourself and get ready to grow even further. So we decided that somebody would have to, make enough cold calls each day just to physically talk to 3 people. Now, however many calls that meant to actually talk to 3, and at the end of the night, every night they had to write in our accountability WhatsApp group what their results were and how many people that they actually, talked to. Now, I know that, the number 3 is something that's very attainable, and it doesn't sound like something that would classify you as a high performer. But again, it's a number that anybody that's serious about doing it can actually do and do it consistently. And again, building and creating that inner muscle, that callus that we talked about that can stretch yourself again to make that uncomfortable comfortable. My good friend Roberta Hosky always says your comfort zone is your broke zone. Let me repeat that one again. She says your comfort zone is your broke zone. See, we all have areas in our life that we either ignore or that we can improve on. We often choose to focus on our strengths, more so than focusing on our weaknesses. But what if you could turn your weaknesses into your strengths? See, doing things, even small things that make you feel uncomfortable will help to make you strong. And the more often that you get uncomfortable, the stronger you'll become, and soon you'll develop a more productive, I can do it dialogue for yourself, and all of a sudden that's where everything starts to change. That's where you start doing things that you never thought you could do. That's when other people start saying, wow, you're growing, you're doing more. So I want to ask you guys today, do me a favor. First off, I hope that today's discussion was able to provide some value, for you today. And if today's discussion, yes, absolutely facts, I appreciate that. And if today's discussion created value for you, do me a favor, drop a comment that says, I'm ready to grow. Drop a comment that says, I'm ready to grow. But only drop that comment if you are ready to grow. To grow. Yeah, ready to go and ready to grow. And if you are ready to grow, again, go to the journal, make that list today, and do something that makes you feel uncomfortable today, just like I'm doing making this live today. So again, my name is Jeff Street. I'm a full-time home-based business owner and a home-based business owner coach, teaching people that want to become successful in the network marketing industry how to start a business in our industry. So again, drop a comment. I'm ready to grow, and have a great rest of your Sunday, everybody. Thank you so much for spending time with us today.